Thank you so much. Okay, so shoot, Amara, you have a question?
Yeah, I was in transit, so I couldn't speak up. But I was trying to ask regarding the last conversation yesterday about Zapier being the middleware software between
Yes.
Salesforce and
Yes.
this other one. But is
Yes.
that not the solution that Data Cloud is solving? Like, for instance, I think Data
Okay.
Cloud can integrate directly, like Salesforce directly with what's it called? HubSpot. So
Okay.
that I want to get more clarity on that. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, thank you so much, Amara, for asking that question. Really appreciate. Okay, so even Salesforce itself can actually integrate directly with hotspots. It doesn't have to actually be data cloud. I mean, even Sales Cloud, that was what I meant. You can integrate directly with hotspots, okay. But whichever one, I mean, either you're using data cloud or Sales Cloud or Service Cloud, whatever cloud you're using is in Salesforce, okay. It's need to actually more if you don't write a code, okay, it will not be how can I put it right now? I will not want to use the word effective, but it will not be stable. Okay, there are some other things that have been even in Salesforce before now that you can actually use to integrate other systems, but they are not that stable. Okay, except the only thing that has been stable otherwise is just you actually writing code, you coding in Salesforce Apex. Okay, so and then another thing that the the middleware actually does is that it makes uh the the integration itself easier. Okay, okay. Apart from being easy, that's actually sacrosanct. But apart from being easy, it makes the integration scalable. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, because when you do that, okay, you free Salesforce as an app from being overwhelmed, and you free uh HubSpot as an app from being overwhelmed. Okay, the person that is being overwhelmed is the middleman. Okay, that's the person, that's the app, that's the tool that's been overwhelmed. That's the tool that is doing the work. Okay, so this one is not actually talking to uh uh Hotspot directly, and Hotspot is not actually talking to Salesforce directly. Okay, so it's talking to Hotspot, I mean to Zapier. Okay, is Zapier okay? Let me use another. Okay, like I use the example of retailer, uh seller, and then producer yesterday. Okay, let me use another analogy of a customer in a restaurant, a waiter in the restaurant, and the guys in the kitchen in the restaurant, right? So if customer walks in, okay, you sit down, okay, the waiter welcomes you, he asks for your order, you say, I need this and this and this. So the waiter goes into the kitchen, okay, uh, tell the cooks that okay, this is the order that I have right now. So the cooks prepare the order, they give it to the waiter, and the waiter brings it to the customer. So that is an example. That is what Zapier. Okay, we have other ones like Wakato. We have that of Salesforce. What's the name now? When I don't know, I would let you know. Okay, but it's something that is
Mulesoft.
popular. I think that
I think Mulesoft.
I didn't get that, please.
I said Mulesoft.
Musoft, yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Musoft, okay, that's what it's doing, okay. But why we are not? Why you can ask me why we're not using Musoft? Musoft is not free. You can get Musoft for free as you're getting Zapier for free, okay. Of course, Musoft is powerful. Don't get me wrong, okay, but it's not free. As Zapier is free, okay. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer Zapier, okay, because we can actually use Zapier for about 14 days. Everything that we can get in Zapier for 14 days. That's why I asked you to actually set it up. Okay, and then that's what we want to actually move as fast as possible. Okay, so basically, so that is why it is good for you to use a middleware. Okay, because it's stable. You don't have to if any issue happens, or what you just need to do is just to go into something that looks like a flow. Okay, we call it Zap. in Zapier, we're still going there. Okay, it's something that is like a flow. Then you change some things there, and then it begins to work again. Okay, does that answer your question, Amara?
Yeah, all is clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we are recording today, like I mentioned. So I want to quickly say once again that every one of you that you have joined today, we really, really appreciate. Okay, but like I mentioned, okay, it is when you it is impossible for you to actually join the call. That's why you should actually ask for the recording. But because really 1 hour, I believe it's not too much for you to actually invest in your career. Okay, so let's move on. Like 2 days ago, we started, and then of course we looked at basically the introduction to RevOps, influence RevOps, and then we asked ourselves. So the question is, why are companies using RevOps? Okay, what is the meaning of RevOps? We did all that, and I think I explained one of the reasons right now to Amara when he asked his question. Okay, and a lady asked us yesterday that, okay, so why should a company not stay with only Salesforce, since Salesforce can do some other things that uh, HubSpot can do? And then I think we explained that also yesterday. Okay, then yesterday we moved on to the second uh, more or less like explanation, okay, which is a part that many of us are not familiar with, which is the hotspots, which is the hotspot. We moved there yesterday, and then we looked at some things as well yesterday. I don't know why this taking forever to load. Okay, why that is loading today? Today we are moving on to Zapier. We are moving on to Zapier. Let me just go to this place. I I guess that there is no question based on this that was explained yesterday. No question whatsoever. I think everything was clear, right, Amara?
Yes, everything was clear. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's quickly move on to Zapier. Let us talk about Zapier a bit. It's not 1 hour or 2 hours lecture on Zapier. No, you just want to really talk about Zapier so that you can actually know what you are doing. So when you are using it, you will actually know what to click, even if John is not there to answer your question or give you a guide. Okay, so uh, let me present this. So other understanding Zapier, we make it as short as possible. It's not a system that is written here. Okay. The objective of us just having this understanding is for us to be able to explain what Zapier is and why organizations use it. I think I've explained that. Okay, understand how Zapier fit into a record ecosystem. I think I've explained that also from the question of Amara, and then also explain the concept of apps, trigger, action, and Zap. These are things that we are familiar with some, but few we are not familiar with, and then we're going to explain. Then create a simple automation workflow. We're going to be doing that, and then understand the feed mapping at a high level, and then prepare for the Salesforce integration. We are going to be doing that. Okay. So the question is, what is Zapier? So Zapier is a no-code automation. I think one of the reasons why, uh, because I've had so many trainings, okay, but I believe that one of the reasons why we actually have this reception uh, uh from my connection on LinkedIn is because of the fact that many people hear that, oh, we're not coding. The last one I did that we code that, I mean that we coded, like I can imagine so many people started, they didn't finish. Okay, because even myself, if not because of the situation that made me to learn code, I don't want to learn code at all. In fact, what brought me to Salesforce, like I've mentioned my story over and over again, is because I saw a platform where I can actually operate in the IT industry without coding. that was what made me to I jump into Salesforce. And I want to quickly, I didn't say that earlier. I want to quickly appreciate our wonderful friend. Most of us know him. His name is Babatunde Musako. He's one that gave us this platform, this particular Zoom to be able to use for us to do the recording. Maybe whenever you have a time, you can just say a thank you to him on LinkedIn for me. Thank you so much. Okay, so Zapier is a no-code automation platform that connects different applications and then enable them to exchange information of automatically. Okay, so instead of manually copying information between systems, like we mentioned yesterday and 2 days ago, that is not effective at all. Zapier performs those tasks for you. Okay, so think of Zapier as a messenger. When something happens in one app, Zapier immediately informs another and tells it what to do. Just like the example I used earlier, talking about a waiter. Okay, so why do companies use Zapier? So modern business rely on so many apps, like I've mentioned earlier. I think I have mentioned it today as well. Okay, even Salesforce itself, even Salesforce itself as a company does not use only Salesforce. Okay, so you can't blame other companies that subscribe to Salesforce that why are they not actually staying with Salesforce? Okay, Salesforce itself does not use only Salesforce. Okay, so uh they don't always communicate by default. Nothing, none, none by default, none, except maybe the companies actually is a parent company to that particular company. And even in so many parent company, you still need to actually enable some things. Like for example, Salesforce own Slack, right? However, it's this one Slack does not talk to each other by default. Okay, you need to actually enable some things in both Salesforce and Slack. Okay, so Zapier act as the bridge. I've mentioned that efficiency. Yes, some people say that Zapier is not as efficient as some other app. Okay, like MuleSoft. They say MuleSoft is enterprise grade. Of course, we know that anything that comes from Salesforce is always enterprise grade. Okay, however, at least it still works. Okay, it might not be as big as MuleSoft. I have tried MuleSoft for 1 or 2 times, but I've not really worked on it. Okay, but at least I've used Zapier and I know that it's stable enough. Okay, and then no code, fantastic. That's what everybody wants, including myself. Okay, so our key terminologies, I will not spend time here. So what's an app? An app is a software connected to Zapier. So think of an app as one of the system participating in the automation. So the app can actually be a Salesforce, can be a HubSpot, can be Shopify, can be Google Sheet, can be Slack, can be Zendesk, anything, can be Airtable. Okay, then what is your trigger? Of course, we all know what it, I mean, don't let me say we all, if you have been in Salesforce for more than 6 months, you should know what a trigger is. So trigger is actually an event that starts an automation. Okay, so the cause, the event that starts an automation. So without a trigger, nothing happens. Nothing happens. So if an event does not occur, nothing happens. Okay, just like our flow that we actually usually use. Okay, so nothing happens. If nothing happens, if no event, then there's nothing that will actually occur. Okay, so examples are, oh, new hotspot contact was created, new sheet row was added on in Google, and then new Shopify order and things like that, or new ticket in Zendesk. Okay, so how and then action. Let's look at action. So the task Zapier performs after the trigger happens. That's what is called action. So every automation has at least one action. Okay, like for example, when we create a uh a contact in HubSpot, let us create a lead in Salesforce. That's what we are going to be doing anyway. Okay, so then Zapier. And Zap, sorry, and Zap. Okay, so what is a Zap? the complete automation workflow combining one trigger and one or more actions. Okay, so a Zap for us that we are Salesforce professionals. Okay, so a Zap is like a flow. Am I talking to I hope I'm not talking to myself, Amara. Am I still audible?
Loud and clear, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. Okay, so a Zap is like a flow for us. Okay, so that's what a Zap is in Zapier. Okay, so the what makes up a Zap? So every Zap follows the same basic structure regardless of the applications involved. So app A, then there is trigger, then the Zapier picks it up, then there is action, and it takes it to app B. Okay, so something happens, Zapier responds, another system performs an action. Basically, that's what makes up a Zap, which is anatomy of anything. Okay, then examples, I think we have already given so much examples, so there's no need for us to talk about that anymore. And then mapping, this is very key. And then I'm going to be showing you also, I'll just talk about it briefly here. And then when we get into the system itself, we are going to actually show it. Okay. So feed mapping mechanism. So feed mapping is critical for any integration whatsoever. It doesn't have to be only Zapier, only HubSpot to Salesforce. Okay, feed mapping is very, very critical. If you don't get it right, then you're going to be frustrated. Okay, so it tells Zapier exactly where each piece of information should go in the target system. So without mapping, Zapier wouldn't know how to populate the Salesforce record correctly, and there will be error. Okay, so and then I would like to say this that always when when the data type, and that's why I took a bit of a time to explain some things yesterday when it comes to data type in HubSpot. Okay, a data type in HubSpot should be mapped to a relative data type in Salesforce. Of course, we know this, that's what we do in Salesforce. Okay, we want to actually do a flow as well. You can actually put a test inside a pick list feed, right? Okay, so the same thing goes for all sport to Salesforce. Okay, remember yesterday we created a single line test. So immediately I told you in Salesforce, equivalent of it is a test field. Okay, so very, very important for this. And then testing and validation. So testing helps identify issues before they affect live business data. Okay, so just like when you create a record trigger flow in Salesforce, okay, you test it, right? So also Zapier has something like that. Okay, so always try to test before you turn on your Zap, especially in production environments, especially in product environment. So create example data type data in the source app. Let Zapier detect the sample record, verify, run the test, confirm, and then activate for live use. And then common mistake, mapping error. I think I've talked about that. Then configuration error. Choosing the wrong trigger causes the automation to run unexpectedly or not at all. So that is why testing is very, very important. Okay. So I think takeaway knowledge, we have already talked about some of these, and then let us now move on. Any question based on Zapier? Amara?
None from me.
Okay, none from you. Any other person? Any question before we move on into Zapier itself as a tool? Okay, I guess no question. So let us move on now. Okay, so can you please go to your Zapier if you are on this call? Very important so that we can do it together. Please go to your Zapier. You must have seen that in Zapier, you should have seen it that they said that the your trial ends in 12 days. If you open it 2 days ago, and if you open it yesterday, it ends in 13 days. Okay, so what happened is that Zapier gives you the opportunity to have almost everything. Let me say almost everything that you need to get if you are paying. Okay, if you are paying for it, you get almost everything. Okay, and that's why I'm not trying to, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm not trying to cast aspersion on any tool or any company, but I love Salesforce. As in, I love Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce can give you developer org for life, and you can do whatever you want to do inside the org. Okay, so that's why I'm so elated that I am a Salesforce professional. Okay, so but that being said, Zapier is not bad as well. At least they are giving us 14 days. Okay, so now the question is, how do we then ensure that uh we connect our Zapier to our HubSpot and also to our Salesforce? And that's what we want to do right now. Okay. If you have not signed into your Salesforce, please do so right away. I have not, so I need to do that right away myself. So let me quickly sign into my Salesforce. So please do so if you are yet to do that. Because if your Salesforce is not, if you don't sign into your Salesforce account, Zapier will not be able to detect it. So please do so and do it in the same window. Very important, please. That is very important. Do it in the same window, not any other window. In the same window, please. That you have your Zapier open and you have your hotspot open. Okay, now that we have been able to sign into our Salesforce account, then let's go to Zapier now. Like I said, you can do so many things in Zapier. It's not only just integrating one system to another. You can do so many things in Zapier. Okay, but what concerns us right now is I want to actually connect our hotspot to our Salesforce. Okay, so can you see this? Okay, now let's talk to each other, Amara. Can you see this uh, plus sign?
A moment. Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, so click on create.
Okay.
Can you see that it brings some things for you, right?
Yeah.
Some buttons for you. So click on
Okay.
Zaps. Zaps.
Okay. Done.
Okay, great. All right, so this is what you are. You can see that it looks like our flow builder, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like our flow builder. Okay, now, so now can you see that, like we mentioned earlier, we said that we have that a Zap is the combination of at least one trigger and at least one action. One trigger and one action makes up a Zap. Okay, and you can see it also that immediately we click on Zaps, okay, our Zap that we are creating right now brings a trigger and an action, but they are empty. Excuse me, please. They are empty right now. So what do we do? Firstly, let us rename our Zap. Click on this untitled Zap, and you see, excuse me, please. Click on this untitled Zap, and you will see rename. Click on rename,
Hmm?
and let us we can call it any name. let me say RevOps test one or just test. Okay, let me say one. Okay, and then just click enter or just press enter. Sorry. Okay, so you can see that the name has changed, right?
Yeah.
From Untitled Zap to RevOps test one. Okay, so from here now, then click on this trigger. Click on it.
Yeah, done.
Consider it brought so many things for us, right? So what do we want to do? We want to ensure that when, I think I've explained that before, but let me say it again. What we want to do is that we want to ensure that when a contact is created on, sorry, a contact, yes, a contact is created on HubSpot, then we must ensure that the same data, the same record is created on Salesforce as leads, right? That is what we want to uh, do. Okay. Uh, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment. Okay. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, so when it comes to these, we want to actually ensure that when a contact is created on hotspots, then the same data is pushed to Salesforce. Basically, that is what we want to do, right? Okay, so what do we do now? Click on trigger.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, fantastic. Now that you have clicked on trigger, we want to actually do hotspot, right? You can see that because I have used hotspots, you can see on the left hand side it says your top apps, and then on the left hand side it says your top app. On the right hand side it says popular built in tools. Okay, but because I have used hotspot, that's why they are here. But I want to actually don't want you to follow that. Let us search for it. So click on search 9,000 plus apps and tools. When you do that, then search for HubSpot. Can you see it? Then click on it,
Yeah.
please. So immediately you do that, then Zap actually bring this for you. Okay, it brings this for you. Okay, what it's saying is which app do you want to actually select? I can change this. If I change my mind, say, okay, you know what? I don't like HubSpot again. I want to use Google Sheet. I don't like that again. I want to use another one. I can change it, right? Okay. So then from,
Babatunde,
yes, please.
please go back.
Okay.
Are you able to go back to
Okay.
select HubSpot?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Who am I speaking with, please?
This is Leah.
Okay, Leah. Okay, fantastic. So my name is not Batunde. My name is John. Okay.
Oh, sorry, John.
That's no problem. It's fine. It's fine.
I
I want to tell you
panicked.
that no problem. It's fine. Babatunde is someone that actually
Sorry.
gave us our uh the I mean the Zoom free, so we can actually record. That's why we are the name is there. Okay. So my name is John. Please call me John, so that Babatunde will not sue me that I'm using his name. Please, okay. Now you mentioned I should go back, right? Let me just let me remove this because I can't go back anymore. Let me just go to okay. So let me just this is what I'll do. Don't worry. Let me do this. Let me go back to home. Let me go back to home and let me do it again. Leah, are you with me now?
I am with you, John.
Okay. So now it's coming up. All right. So this was where we were. Okay.
Yeah.
So now click on trigger,
Yes.
then search for HubSpot,
Yeah.
then click on it just once,
Okay.
and she'll give you here. It should bring you here. Is that correct?
Okay, we are together now.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Leah. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so from here now, then we have chosen our app. What we want to do right now is that we want to actually choose the event that we want to do, right? So click on choose event, and it brings some event to you, right?
Yes. Okay.
So it gave you so many events. Now, the event I want to do is we want to actually when a contact is created, just search for contact. Can you see new contact?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, click on it, please.
Yeah. Done.
Then in this place, okay, because I am integrated my hotspot, yours should be blank, right? Is it blank?
Yes, it's blank saying sign in.
Okay, please click on change. I don't know what the okay, it is signing, right? Okay, click on sign
Yes,
in.
sign in.
Yours should be signing. Leah, are you with me? Are you with us?
Yes, John. Yes.
Okay, all right, fantastic. So now, once it says sign in, because you have signed in on your hotspot, uh, it brings you to a UI that says that you should use that your hotspot. So please click that hotspot account. Amara, are we able to do that?
Yes, yes, I have. It's
Okay, so
connected now.
it's connected now. Do you now have
Yes.
what I have, right? Like this?
Uh, it's still showing. So it says I should choose an account.
Yes, please choose an account.
Salesforce.com. So choose. Yeah.
Not Salesforce. We are using hotspot first.
Yeah, I think is the HubSpot account I created then was named Salesforce.
Oh, okay, okay, fantastic. If it's name Salesforce, please go ahead.
Yeah,
I didn't know that we were saying. Okay,
yeah.
so I want another confirmation from another person that I've been able to.
John, it
Yes,
says
Leah.
here, uh, the app has HubSpot.com wants to access other apps and services on
Yes,
this device.
accept,
Allow?
accept. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
accept everything.
Okay, it's done now.
It's done now for you, Amara. Fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like yours now.
Okay, fantastic. I'm excited to hear that. So let us actually wait for others as well. Any other person that have confirmed that they have what we have? Leah wants to
Yes.
confirm that. Okay, Ogunasi, thank you so much. Oh, Tola, thank you so much. And Tola, thanks for yesterday. I really appreciate. Kingsley, thank you so much. Okay, so we have a majority of people now that have actually done the same thing that I have on my screen, which is fantastic. Now, click continue.
Okay.
And once you click continue, it should take you to configure, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now, you're not doing anything here in this configure, nothing whatsoever. Then click continue again.
Mm-hmm.
And it should give you a button that says first trigger. Do you have it, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Then click on test trigger. Okay, now I wanted to do something before we do that. Okay, so uh you have you have what I have here, right?
Mine is a little bit different.
Okay, what does it say?
It says we found records in your HubSpot account. We will load up to 3 most recent records, something like that.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, now hold on, no problem. It's not a big deal. Let us go back to our HubSpot. Go to your HubSpot. Go to contacts. Go to contacts like this and create a new contact like we did yesterday. Add contact. You still remember?
Yeah.
Click on add contact. Click on create new. And from there, put in your data. I don't know. I hope I'm still audible. Why is my network lagging? Okay.
You mean our personal data, yeah?
No, it doesn't have to be your personal, just generic data. It doesn't have to be personal, please.
Okay.
But since you are not sharing your screen, you're bringing your personal data anyway. Since you are not sharing your screen, can you put your personal data? Just generic data. Okay, so then let's say this is and then let's say the first name is okay, let me even use Amara since it's Amara is talking to me. Okay, so let's say Amara, and then let's say the first name is Amara, and the last name is, I hope I'm going to spell your name very well. If I don't, please forgive me.
That's good.
Okay, then phone number, don't put phone number because this is registered in the US, so I don't know the way phone number is done in the US, so sometimes it gives me headache. So, but yours, if you are in your country, you can just put a phone number. Okay, then list status. You can put new, but you don't have to actually do this because you're going to do that at the other end. But you can actually just put new anyway, doesn't matter. Then company name. This is very important. Company name. You know that you remember we are going to create a lead. There are two fields that are important that are required in Salesforce. What and what?
For which object?
Lead.
Company name,
Mm-hmm.
Email.
No,
yeah.
no.
Last name,
Required. Last name. Thank you. Company name and last name, right? So let's say the last name, I mean, company name for this company is Amara Tech, right?
I'm sorry, John, to interrupt again,
Okay,
but
then.
I do not seem to have company name.
Okay. You didn't
Did
join
I
us
miss a
today.
step?
You didn't miss a step today. Did you join us yesterday?
Yesterday?
Yes. Did you join us?
Yes. It was 50-50 attendance.
Okay, that's okay. That's why you missed that. Because yesterday we have actually done this, but no problem, it's fine. Just leave that. I mean, skip that field since you don't have it. We will correct it for
I will
you.
follow. It's all right. I will follow. I'll do it later.
No, no, no. You don't. Even after this, we can just correct it for you. It's some, but you won't have it on the create contact form. Don't worry. But we'll correct it for you. What you are going to do, we'll tell you. Okay. So on the legal
Okay.
basis for processing contact data, like I said earlier, uh, yesterday, that when it comes to GDPR and data protection generally, HubSpot is very, very strict. Okay, you must give them reason why you want to create the data that you're creating, that you have a legal reason for you to do so. Okay, so uh, let's say legitimate interest lead, and then click on create. Now that we have created this, just go back to the contact tab, especially for you, Leah. Go back to the contact tab. You can see that in the company name, we have Amara. Copy it and paste the same in Salesforce field. Oh, sorry. I think that was not copied. Okay. So, and then now for you, Leah, if you scroll to the right, you should be able to see company name. Leah, are you with me?
Yes.
Have you seen company name?
Yes.
Okay, so put whatever company name that you put that you want to put it there. And then
Okay.
I hope you have your Salesforce feed also on the list view.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so put that as well. Copy the same company name into Salesforce field.
Okay.
All right. So I hope you have been able to do that.
Um,
Then
sorry to drag you back quickly. Can you just
please
tell
go
me
ahead.
how you add the Salesforce field to the list view? Can you
Oh,
just show me?
you were not around yesterday.
But I wasn't on my computer. I was trying to.
Okay, have you created the Salesforce field?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay,
Just to
fantastic.
add
Okay,
it.
so yes, good. So on your email, click on these
Yeah.
three dots
Okay.
and click on add
Add column.
column.
That's all. Thank you.
Yes. And then the column that you want to add, you put it there, Salesforce field. Is that okay now?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. All right, so now let's go back to our Zapier. I hope I'm not too fast and I hope I'm not too slow.
I think you're good.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let us now why we are here in our first trigger, right? So let us actually test this again. So let's go back to setup. Go back to setup, then click on change. Or no, you have to click on change. Just click on these three dots. Click on these three dots and click on test connection or reconnect. Either of the two is fine.
It says your account connection is working correct.
It's working correctly, right? Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I have decided to use reconnect. Why is my network slow today? I'm just surprised. Okay, all right. So now let's go back to continue like we did earlier. then continue again. All right, then now test trigger. What happens? Is it like my own? Like
Yeah,
mine?
that's yeah.
Fantastic. Leah, are we on the same page? Tola, Kingsley, seems others are lost. Leah? Okay, all right, fantastic. Thank you so much. Tola, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lafemi. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's move on. Azim, thank you so much as well. So now click on the contact A. Click on that, and then it should give you all this, right? Please confirm.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now click on continue with selected record. And should bring another thing for you like this. Does
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what has happened? What has happened is that your tests have passed. Okay, you have tested it that with that particular record that we just created, and it has passed. So because it has passed, it's now going to the next node. You know, we said that a zap. Let me show that. No, I said that a zap is a connection of at least one one trigger and one action, right? So that is what we want to do right now. Okay, so let's go back. So click, I can just click on this, just click on this action. Okay, so now the question, what action do you want to perform? But there is a catch. There's a catch that I want to actually, because you can see me do it, that's why I want to actually tell you the reason why we are doing this. Okay. On HubSpot, our time is fast spent. On HubSpot, okay, but I want to explain this very well so that we can actually get it effectively. On HubSpot, okay, to populate the company name is a bit tricky. And we're going to do a work around. We want to do a work around right now. So now click on HubSpot again. Click on
Sorry,
HubSpot again.
could you explain what you just said? You said it's very tricky.
Yes, it's a bit tricky. You know, all right, let me show you. Oh, I wish I had actually shown you earlier when we did this. Oh, it's gone. Okay, what happened is that when we, earlier, when we try to, when you click on this contact A, right? Okay,
Mhm.
it brought some fields for us, right? On the left-hand side. Can you remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if you check those fields that it brought for us, which are properties in HubSpot, right? Okay, but
Mhm.
since we are all Salesforce operations, let's stay with field. Okay, because if you check those fields that it brought for us, in the list of those fields, you will see company name.
Okay.
Are you with me? You won't see
Yeah.
company name. Okay. So we want to actually force a the value in company name to
Mm.
actually use a field that we created ourselves. That's why we created that Salesforce field. You know, I told you 2 days ago when we were creating, I said I'm going to tell you the reason why we are creating Salesforce field. Okay, that's why we
Okay.
created that Salesforce field. Okay, don't worry. If it's not clear right now, don't worry. It's fine. As we
It's
go
clear
on,
for
it's
me
going to be clear.
actually.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, so now let's go back to the second one now, the second node. Okay, so we are choosing the hotspot, right? So choose an event. In
Yeah.
this, choose an event right now. Okay, so let us choose, uh, let's do find contact. Find contact. Okay, find contact. Were you able to see find contact? I didn't even ask if I clicked it. Did you
Yes,
see
yes.
find contact? Okay, fantastic. Okay. Then click on continue again. Now, this is where we have to be careful with whatever it is that we do from now on. Okay, so now here in this first search property name, click on it just once, and then scroll down or search for Salesforce field. Salesforce field. If you want to see it, okay, fantastic. Can you see? I have so many
Yeah.
Salesforce field. You know, I was teaching you guys, so I created so many. Okay, so but Salesforce field, were you able to see it?
Yes.
Click on it just once, please.
Yeah.
You should populate Salesforce field. Good, good.
But
I'm happy.
if I may ask,
Okay,
yours
please
that
go
you've
ahead.
created multiple Salesforce field, how are you sure you're
Yes,
using the correct one that has the value you put
yes.
in?
Thank you so much. I know I'm using the correct one because when I click it, okay, let me show you. When I click it, I have about three Salesforce field. Okay, can you see? I have Salesforce field 2, which I used to explain
Okay.
to someone yesterday. I have this, which I think I was first one I created. I can't remember. And then I have this, which I used to explain to you. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Thank you
Yeah.
so much for actually bringing that up. I appreciate it. Okay, now, in the first search property value, click on the plus sign. Have you done that? Then
Yeah.
click on company name. Can you see it? Is it there from your own side,
Yes.
Amara? Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Click on it and then it's okay like that. You just click outside.
Excuse me, please. I missed
Okay,
this.
okay. Who is speaking, please?
This is Christiana.
Oh, Christina, so good to hear your voice.
Yeah, after the first search property,
Okay. In the first search property value, you missed this step, right?
yes,
Okay, no problem.
I've
It's
been
fine.
able to fill in the Salesforce field.
Okay, no problem. Let me just go back. Wow, we have 4 minutes left. We might have to just stop here today and then we'll continue on Monday. Okay, so click on the plus sign,
Yes,
please,
fine. Okay.
and then click on the company name.
Okay.
That's all. You can just click outside of it.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, now that we have done that now, click on continue. Now it should give you this, right?
Yeah.
And then click on test step. If everything goes well, then it should actually go through.
I'm
Mine
finding
went
well.
through. Yours did as well.
It
Okay.
did
Mine
go
did
well.
not.
It said failed
Oh,
to find a contact in HubSpot.
fail to find a contact hotspot. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is asking me to fix issues on the other steps before.
Okay. Who again is having issue? Who Kingsley got his own. Okay, Kingsley, are you able to unmute? Kingsley?
Yes,
Okay, so yours went through, right?
yes.
Okay, all right. So let's go back. Let's go back to set up. Please ensure that everything is like this in your setup. Everything.
Yeah, everything is okay.
Okay, then configure everything like this.
Let me see your setup.
My setup. Okay. This is my setup. This is where it should be.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
then
so
configure.
there's a bit of difference in your configure. Your company name, I'm seeing contact information company name, and I'm seeing the name there, Amara. Mine is saying no data.
Yes. Did you actually reconnect when I asked you to reconnect earlier?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Well, I can redo the step again.
Please go back to setup. Go back to setup, then click
Mhm.
on the three dots and click on reconnect. Don't even say test connection. Click on reconnect and do it again. And it's 11 o'clock.
Is the call going
God.
to end now?
It's not going to end, but some of us have to prepare for so many things. But it's not going to end anyway. So it is a paid Zoom, so it's not going to end. You can have as many hours as possible. Okay, Tola, please go ahead and speak.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, why did we put a value? What are we trying to do by putting a value in the properties value field?
Okay, which one? Which of the values?
The
Which of the
second one. First,
the
search
second?
property value, yeah.
Yeah, right. So what we are trying to do is we want the value that is in the we want the exact value that is
Mhm.
in the company name to be populated in our Salesforce. That's why we're doing that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So what we're saying is for the contact that was just created, get the
Mm-hmm.
value you would find in its company name,
Fantastic.
right?
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's what we are doing basically.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so anyone be able to reconnect and then is this is the test the test go through now? Amara, please
Okay,
talk to me.
would you
I don't
hear?
know. It keeps saying no data. I've reconnected it. It keeps saying no data.
Okay,
And
okay, all right. This Amara, we'll get back to you. So someone else want to say something?
Yeah, mine.
I've reconnected and I'm in the configure step. I found the Salesforce field, and
Okay.
then the first value is the company name. Can you
Mm-hmm.
please scroll down? Is there anything additional to
No,
actually add in
nothing,
this
nothing,
information?
nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. You're not doing anything here. Just
And then
this two.
okay,
Just these
just those
two.
two, and
Then
then
click on
say continue.
continue and then click on test.
Okay.
Did yours work?
Yes, I'm in the test section now.
Okay, and it says pass, right? It gives you a pass mark, right?
So it's asking me for to search data items.
It's asking you to search data item again.
Yeah,
It's not
data
supposed to be
in.
doing
I'm
that.
in the data in.
No. I'm asking. You can see at the top, you can see setup, you can see from
Mhm.
configure, and you can see
Yeah.
test. On the test,
Yes.
do you have a pass mark?
Yes, I
Green?
have. Yeah.
Fantastic. That means it's worked. Okay, so Amara, just try to you are a senior Salesforce developer. Okay, so just
I'm thinking maybe it's the property type, or let me say field type. So I want to check it again from HubSpot.
okay, please
I don't
do
know.
that. Do
Yeah,
that.
I created it on the first.
Okay, all right. So you are a Salesforce developer, so you will figure it out. Okay.
Ah, no
Okay,
problem.
now the last thing that we're going to be doing, but we are not going to do right now. Okay, we are going to continue on Monday because really some of us had to. I mean, I know that some of you are also at work right now, so there is time. We don't have so much time anymore. So please let's continue this on Monday. Okay, if you were unable to so let me stop sharing. So if you're unable to get the this done, okay, just go back. We will try, and once the video is available, we'll try and push it out to everybody so you can have access to it. So if you are unable to still go, just watch the video again, and then you should be able to do that. And if peradventure it still didn't work, okay, then maybe on Monday, when we meet on Monday, then we are going to fix the issue before we move on. So any question, please? Any question?
None from this side.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. John, good morning.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with, please?
It's Alex.
Oh, Alex, how are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
So,
great.
final stage, right? If it works, is that you find contact in those spots.
Yes. Okay. You want me to reshare that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
like
just
I said,
wanted to confirm, like a contact was sent to HubSpot about 1 second. That's to determine that it worked, right?
a contact was sent to HubSpot. No, not that a contact was sent to HubSpot. Okay, it means that Zapier was able to find the contact in HubSpot.
Oh, okay.
It's not that we are not sending anything to HubSpot. We are, like I said, HubSpot is the source of truth. Okay, so we are taking the data that we have in HubSpot, we are taking it to Salesforce. That's what we are doing right now. Okay. But now at the point that we are right now, we have not even connected our Salesforce. So Salesforce is not even in the picture right now. The only two tools or apps that I've been working on is HubSpot, Zapier. Okay. So what we have done so far is that we have connected our Zapier and our HubSpot together.
Yeah.
Okay. At least for me. Okay, well, I think for every one of us, it's just that it's not finding the field that we wanted it to find for some of us. But at least for some of us, we have actually already done that.
I think I found the feed actually.
Okay, fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. Any other question or any contribution? Okay. I guess there's no other question. Okay, so like I said, the video will be made available once we have it so that we all can actually get access to it. So thank you so much, everyone, for showing up today. Let's show up also on Monday, and then let's keep on learning our RevOps. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful,
All right, John. Thank you
wonderful
very
day.
much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.